What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy BT, and we are back again here with this Honda Grom. Now, when you get a Honda Grom, there's a couple of different performance upgrades that you can do to your bike in order to make it a little snappier. One of those upgrades might involve one of these little guys right here. So what we have here is an aftermarket camshaft. Now, there are a slew of options for that aftermarket camshaft, but we're gonna look at 3 of them today. So in my hands, I have 3 different camshafts. Now, a lot of you Grom owners will know this brand right here, DHM. They make some pretty good product. So we've got the S1 camshaft here. We also have the PLR camshaft right here. And we're gonna top it off with the STR camshaft right here. All right, so let's go ahead, open this up right here. This is the STR camshaft right here. You can see the construction here. We've got lobes. I do not have a stock one in front of me right now. We're just gonna compare these 3 aftermarket ones. But we do know the lobes here for the intake and exhaust are a lot taller than the stock. But here you have the STR cam. Next up, we've got the PLR cam right here. You can see that little logo on the lobe there. Again, similar construction. And lastly, we've got here the DHM cam. So we've got 3 lovely camshafts here. You might wonder, why in the world would you buy 3 camshafts? Well, I bought these 3 to compare and understand what really is the difference between these camshafts. What should you choose for your particular application? So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna get some measurements on the lobes of all 3 of these cams. We're gonna compare them, put them up head to head, and see what's really different about these aftermarket camshafts. All right, so we got our measurements in for the camshafts. And here's the shocking news, everyone. They're all pretty much exactly the same. For both lobes, they were all within 0.1 millimeters of each other from a measurement perspective. So we took the digital caliper, we put them on the lobes, we got the information, and sorry to say, there's nothing extremely different from a measurement perspective with these three camshafts. Now, I will say that visually looking at these camshafts, you can see a little bit of a difference in kind of the manufacturing process, the metal. You can see a little bit of difference there. As far as parts, some parts are Japanese for these bearings here, while others show, let's see, Taiwan. So the STR has a Japanese bearing here, the bigger one. The PLR has a bearing that came from Taiwan, and then the DHM, there's no prints on any of these parts here, so we're not exactly sure where these ones are coming from. But what I will say, and I was not able to get all of the information on the valve clearances, but I think that's going to be the difference between all three of these setups is where exactly are we setting the valve clearances. Now for the STR, we've got the intake set at 0.08 inches and the exhaust setting at 0.18 inches. The DHM is 0.005 inches for both intake and exhaust. And the PLR, I reached out to them to get the specs for that. I didn't have that in time for this video. If I do get that, I will put those in the description. But in essence, there you have it. So the difference in cost, the DHM camshaft is $179. The PLR camshaft is $149. And the STR camshaft is about 90 bucks. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this comparison so that you can see the differences between the aftermarket camshafts. I would have to say just sheerly from looking at these from a build perspective, I think the DHM is definitely going to be number one. And that's just visually looking at the build setup. The PLR, I think I'd put it a strong number 2, and I'd put the STR at number 3. Now, granted, all of these cams are going to do exactly what they're intended to do, which is bring in more air and let that air out in an efficient manner. So, is there anything wrong with one option over the other? Probably not. But that's it for the comparison of this video. Yeah, I think that's a wrap. Well, thank you guys for checking out this video. I hope you enjoyed the comparison of these aftermarket camshafts. It's your boy BT. I'll catch you guys on the next one.